was first starting my business, I had several great mentors who told me in no uncertain terms that I needed to raise my prices. In fact, before my first craft show, one of these mentors stopped by my studio to help me with my pricing. I would hold up a piece of jewelry and tell her a price. Then she'd make a face. "Too high," I'd ask. "Too low," she'd yell back. Ever since then, I've been on a mission to make sure that other makers are pricing their products appropriately. But since I can't come to each of your studios individually, I'll just tell you right now, it's time to raise your prices. In case you're not positive I'm talking to you, here are a few cues that your prices are too low. Number one, you're not making a profit at the wholesale level. True pricing should start with the wholesale price and add up to the retail price. But if you've never thought about it that way, here's a test. Take your current price and cut it in half. Now add up the materials, labor, and expenses that go into making that piece. Is it higher than your wholesale price? Then it's time to raise those prices. And before you tell me that you aren't planning on selling wholesale, let me ask you this. Would you really turn down Anthropologie if they came knocking at your door? I didn't think so. Number two, you're maxed out on production. Whenever someone tells me that they're making product 80 hours a week and still not making any money, that's a sure sign that it's time to raise those prices. And if your sales aren't exceeding your production capacity yet, there's another way to figure out if your prices are too low. Take a look at your sales goals. How many hours of production a week would it take you to make that much product? If your goal requires 27-hour workdays, it's time to raise those prices. And number three, you're getting raised eyebrows from your fellow makers. When you price your products too low, you're hurting all of us. This is the biggest lesson I learned from my mentors. If we want to teach people that handmade work is valuable, we've got to price it in a way that tells people it's valuable. So pay attention to what other makers are saying about your work. If they're telling you it's too low, it's time to listen. I know that raising your prices can be scary, but it doesn't have to lead to a drop in sales. Plus, it's actually the quickest path to higher profits. And that's really the point of business anyway. So if you're ready to start raising the perceived value of what you make, go to creativelive.com/raiseyourprices and raise those prices.